All right, here we go. 112 comes down this way. Let's see what this says. All right, this is road 1058, Fire Service Road 1058. Let's check it out and see what it's got. Oh, there's deer. There's deer. Hold on. There's deer right in front of me to the left. Let me get you a little tighter. Right, let's see. Is he going to cross the road? No. So he's going up in the. I don't know if you can see him. He's right up in here. I probably messed it up here. Anyway, run up on a deer. How about that? Let me give a little wider angle in case you see another one up here. This is already starting out a little sketchy, kind of low clearance. Right hand side of the road's kind of sloppy. Some more low clearance. And I'm not sure how. All right, that deer's still going. He's going to cross. Now he's up in the woods on the left. Hope he's running that ridge line up on the left, out in front of us. I don't know. I seen him going, just a silhouette of him. That's cool. So there's our wildlife. Saw a deer, squirrels, birds. Oh, that's slick right there. Pay attention. All right, so this is also a gravel road, but it's got some leaves on it, so it's got some real slickness going on. You pay attention here. I don't remember, but I don't think this one goes out as far. It's definitely a lot rougher. If you're picking up all that stuff banging around in here, but it's a rougher road. And I love it up in here. Just want to find some pull-offs for camping, possible future campsites, van camping, maybe some car camping with Dabo and Shane. Oh, squirrel. And Kelso. This might be a good one instead of going up to Kuma Ridge, come out here and do some real primitive camping. All right, what we got going on here? This looks a little rougher, but we're still okay. Just got a bunch more limbs kind of hanging over in the road, banging the van. I'd say the video is going to be all shaky. I don't even know if I'll be able to use it. I'm going to have to get me a better mount. Doesn't wobble around. Why it's wobbling around like that? Just because it's sitting on the floor. Oh yeah, pretty down in here. All right, what we got going on down here? We got a road to the left. No, the road goes straight. Just swampy here. Oh yeah. So we went through a gate, and we may it's pretty slick down here. I'm not sure. It's going down just a little bit. Ease into this. See what this looks like here. All right. It's still got a gravel bottom in it. Just all these leaves on the road make it super slick. Now we got a good little hump right here. All right, we're digging. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to have some more brown clearance, that's for sure. But we're getting through. One thing is there's some low limbs. This road's even more primitive, I think. It's really thick down in here. All right, got a limb up here. I think we can get under it. Oh yeah, plenty of room. Just like the McDonald's drive-thru, plenty of room. So we have a clearing here on the right, like a wildlife clearing over on the right. Golly, this road is rough. All right. I'm not seeing. All right, we're done. This is it right here. We're done. This turns into no gravel. So we're going to back out of this. We'll find us a spot to turn around. I'm afraid to get down in that mud and it going over the hill. Can't get back up. So I need to find me a place to jackknife this van. Let's see. Get backed up here and get out and look it over. I don't want to have to back all the way out. All right, what's this right here? Let me check this out. I'll be right back. Man, that's got some high banks on it. Can't really back up in there. Don't want to go down there. It's swampy down there. That's a drop off over here. We'll mess with that. So I'm going to back on out of here a little ways. Find a spot to turn around. Yikes. Well, let's back on up a little bit and see what we can do. We're going to back up here ways. And we'll try to stay in my tracks. And we'll find me a spot I can turn around where the front and back can not rub out. Stay up here. Thank goodness for big mirrors. Oh, that got over too far. I did get over too far. All right. Spoke too quick on them big mirrors. All right. Well, I don't know about this. We're going to have to find a place to turn around. And ain't looking too swift at the moment. Got a bank on one side and a drop off on the other. Not sure I can't go up here and get turned around. Let's go back up here and look again. Almost could get right up on that bank right there. Get up on that bank. Let's go down there and look, see if it's a little less of a bank. Thing is, it gets a little muddier down here. It's really soupy muddy there. I don't want to go any further. So let's back up here. See if I can get up on this bank a little bit. Stay up here. Like this. All right, let's look and see where we're at here. Pretty good bank. I don't know about that. See, it's too high bank. About right there. What's that? All right, let's see if we can go just past this tree and then chop it up in there. Past this tree. Now let's see if it's going to climb up this bank or bottom out. What about that? I'll put it in park. Pull forward just a little bit, not too far. Now let's back on up in there again. All right, we need one more time so I don't drop the front end over in there. All right, there we go. Oh, ho, 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 yeah. Holy cow. All right, so now we're headed back out in the right direction. Not having to back out. Man, probably could get by with just a little bit of a lift kit, some more aggressive tar, or at least just a little more ground clearance tire. And this this rear end pulls pretty good. It's not a locked rear end. It does some kind of anti-slip something or another. But we got backed up in there, backed up a bank. Heck yeah. I hope this video comes out. I say we head out and go down and look at Zilpo Campground. And then head back and see about maybe Clear Creek Campground. Zip through there. Unless it's just too dark to see anything, we'll just bypass it. But I need to get a little run at this. We gotta get a little hump right here. A rock right there too. Watch it. Alright, that's good. I just like to keep my momentum. Not like super fast, but just keep a little forward momentum. And when I go through these bottoms that are soft, it just pushes, just keeps pushing right through. Don't have to do no spinning or nothing. So off to the left here, I guess it's just a what is this old trail or something. So you could camp right there. I need to keep going here. It's slick. So you could camp right there, but this one's not as good as that other one. I have to say the other forest road has got a better camp spot. This one I wouldn't mind going on out to the end and exploring on out. But the gravel runs out, so kind of takes me off the books of getting the van down in there by myself. If I had somebody else with me, got in too deep, they could pull me back out would be one thing. I want to get hung up down in there at night just to come along in toe straps. We're banging through it. Radio squawking. Kind of slid over there to the right a little bit, got into the brush. That's what that noise was. Go about 12 to 15 miles an hour. Keeps my momentum. Then I slow down to like 10 right there to go over this little hump to make sure I see where I'm going. I just think this is way underused up here, and I think there's a good niche to, bring the van up here and do some camping. Good opportunity, maybe not a niche, but it's not rough enough for a Jeep. Jeep can walk right through this no trouble, and just a regular 4-wheel drive truck have no trouble at all. But you don't have the you don't have the beauty of having your apartment or your house with you, on wheels. So that's the beauty of being able to get the van back up in here. Here's a mountain bike trail, comes off the hill. I call it mountain bike trail. I guess it's a walking trail too. All right, so we're back out to the Zilpo Road. We're going to turn left once again.